I have been trying to disassemble some of these geek bars, extract the lithium from them, not let it go waste in the ground, and so I could properly recycle it. But there is a tutorial on iFixit for how to disassemble these. The Geekbar Pulse X, I have not found one. So I am just going to record this and I'll see how this goes. I'm kind of just winging it. With this, pretty obvious where to get, disassemble, where to pry. This one could be a little more tricky, so I'm going to have to be careful. I got a mask on in case lithium starts going off, but obviously it's just a run scenario. But yeah, let's just start banging on shit. Not the right direction, I don't think. Oh. Okay. It's actually pretty loose already. Might be even easier to take apart. No. Ooh. This chisel's taking a beating. I gotta sharpen it. Alright. I think I'm, at the very least, kind of activating it. It's just turned on, lit up. I don't want to break the casing if I can avoid it, because this would be fun to make some art with, but otherwise... Okay, that one's off. That one is also off. I imagine it's a similar process on this side. It seems like the battery is probably pretty well cased in. Let's wrong direction. Okay. There we are. There's a smaller one. I'm wearing a glove just in case I have to pull the tank out. I don't want to touch all that nicotine, especially since... There we are. Okay, yeah, that is a... Okay, go for the bigger one. Shit, okay. Okay. This isn't gonna work. Wrong tool for the job. I'm trying to... Alright, keep that one there. There we go. Come on, pop pop that hinge again. There. Keep them both in there. Alright. Cover came off. Apparently this is what it looks like with that off. I'm seeing some of the electronics. I'm going to try and salvage these because I've heard you can do interesting things with them, but I'm kind of at a loss of where to start attacking next. Let's see here. Nope. Alright, so there's some give here. Yep, and just what I thought. It's hinged, which is interesting. Okay. This side might also be a potential penetration point. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to use the chisel again. I like the shorter one. It does need to be sharpened somehow. I'm assuming a belt sander would probably do it, but I have not done that before, so I'll have to look into that. But, I'm trying to figure out if this is a separate plastic bit or if this is part of the casing, which is... I'm having trouble figuring that out. Okay. Coffee break. Well, this, I know this bit is some kind, yeah, okay. So this is definitely penetratable, and that is probably where I should focus next. Hopefully avoid the battery terminals. Well, I'm bending the plastic, but I'm not really getting any movement here. It does look like the tank is on kind of its own side. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing here. That's what makes sense, you know, a little bit of foam and plastic. That's probably holding the nicotine. So battery's probably going to be more on this side, so I should be careful going in this direction. For this one, I'm not going to give too much of a shit to how much I fuck it up, because I've never opened one of these, and doesn't look like the internet has much on it. But let's yeah, okay. Plastic. Well, a little difficult, but I somewhere around here I have the perfect tool for this. I thought I had a smaller one. I am looking around for it, but oh yeah. You know, you just sometimes you forget that loud ass server is right next to you because you're wearing headphones. Hopefully that improves the audio if there was any difficulties there. I do not see my little mini pry bar. I just had it, so it's kind of weird. I don't know where it went. Well, this one should work too. If I find it. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I have a well-organized workbench, huh? Alright, so I got a little pry bar here. I'm gonna just try and see how much of this I can just kind of break off or something. Oh. There we go. Something just gave. My plastic's ripping apart. Good, good. I'm trying not to damage the electronics if I can avoid it, because I have some other plans for that, and I really don't want to have to deal with an exploded battery, because that would be a large hazard. Especially since I think the batteries in this one are bigger. I mean, taking apart the Pulse ones. That's been fun. I got one. Oh, where did I put it? Well, in any case, I have one still fully connected and working piece. Where the heck am I putting all this stuff? I don't even know. So, goodness, I really do need to reorganize my workbench. I just had it, which is weird. Man, I am the king of losing stuff, I guess. Woo-wee. Okay, well, that's taken apart. I kind of want to keep this just because it'd be cool to have like a little mini, yeah, I don't know. Something I'm thinking about. Little projects coming up in my head, and I gotta remember, you know, the focus is just extracting the battery so it doesn't, you know, go into a landfill and poison the water. That's always important to me. Alright. Okay. It's around here somewhere. I know that. Oh god, this is gonna be the part that I'm gonna have to skip through, I think. But well, in any case, it's not exactly what I need at the moment. Come on. Let's try this end. Oh. You know what? I think the bigger pry bar actually might be required here. I'll just keep scaling until something breaks. Okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah, go this route. A little bit of slide it over and let's start prying. Ooh. Come on. I might give up if this is gonna get too risky, or if it just doesn't want to break off. Woo! There goes a piece of plastic. Damn. Yeah. Okay, well, trying to just rip this off. Yeah. Okay, no smoke yet, so that's good. That's always a risk. Okay. Well, I think I've done all I can for this. I'm just gonna try and, I don't know, chop it off somehow. I wonder, do you think big scissors will do it? Actually, yeah, goddamn. These are some nice scissors. Just cut right off the plastic. Yeah. Gotta love just randomly stepping on glass. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is one of the other vapes I took apart. This is the Pulse. This one's in good condition. It's still fully assembled. The electronics part, at least. And I'm wondering if I could do some reverse engineering on these. Get to figure out how they're made and all that. But that's not the focus of this right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this thing apart. Completely different vape. Yeah, let's get this all out of here. Okay. Oh, there we go. A little bit right here, where right under, right above the exposed circuit board. There's some plastic here that is priable. Yeah, there we go, getting some of that. That might actually be kind of the frame of the plastic. Okay, yep, I was right. That's the tank underneath. Like I said, this is not supposed to be a safe disassembly. This is me exploring and praying I don't hit the battery, basically. Oh boy. You know, for science. Alright. Well, now that I know that this area is where the tank is, pretty sure I can say batteries on this side, so I can probably safely just rip this thing apart. All right. I wonder. I mean, this seems to be pretty cheap plastic for the most part, so it's a little too thick for these scissors, but um, okay. I want actually decide. All right, that's another piece of plastic. See, when it's weak like this, it can cut it pretty easily. Only from the back of the scissors, though. The front is enough. But, yeah, so tank's going to be coming out here in a sec. There we go. Alright. You have to be careful here, because that's still, even if it's like burnt, a burnt coil, or just dry, there's still a lot of nicotine in there, and God knows what else. So, definitely got to be careful. I'm going to put, actually, since I'm already doing this, I'm going to put on the other side of my hand, cover it with some nitro gloves. I don't know where I got these, but yeah, this is a biohazard, so might as well treat it with the respect it deserves. Respect as in it can kill you if you're not careful, or make you very sick, or both at the same time. You just never know with electronics these days. They put so much, I mean, okay, come on. Alright, starting to pry it back a little more. This is hoping to get this thing out so I can start working on getting towards the battery and pulling out the electronics. God, why do they need all this fucking plastic? And this here is the problem with disposable vapes. How are you expecting a recycling center to go and do all this? And no one is gonna want to do it. I'm doing it because I'm a maniac, but yeah, this is the problem right here. This is what I have to do to extract the lithium and all the other electronics and safely dispose of the nicotine. But you know what I see outside of vape shops? They just toss them on the ground, crush them with their tires, and call it a day. They don't know where to put this shit. No recycling center really wants to take these because they're dangerous. And they're hard as fuck to disassemble because of how they're designed. This is not okay. Do better. You know, I vape too, but I use a rechargeable vape with a replaceable pod. It's still not great, but at least I can keep, I mean, I've been keeping this vape going for at least a year, if not more. Actually, I think rolling up on 2 years. And I try to keep it lasting, you know, take good care of it lasting for a while. But obviously, disposable companies don't give a shit. Alright. I'm gonna try and pry it up enough to, oh, these are actually kind of working better than the pry bar. Alright, let's see if we can just yank that out. Still struggling. Let's just peel apart what we can here. Alright, take this little silicone bit out. Oh, yep. So I don't know if you can see that, but there is still definitely liquid coming out of this. So wear gloves. Don't risk getting nicotine poisoning, because that's not fun. I've had it before. It is not fun. Alright. Alright, we'll get the bigger toys out. Alright. Yep. Alright, I need to go put this in something. Because this is leaking nicotine all over my workbench. I got it out, so that's good. And got the battery too, and interesting. So they didn't include a screen with this. At least. Oh, that's right. I think it's on the side for these. But yeah, let's get this piece out too. All part of the coil assembly. Yeah. This is unacceptable. I don't care if it was Smock who made it. This is fucking awful. And dangerous. Let's see, are they the same batteries? No, this one's got a higher watt hours, so the Geekbar Pulse is 2.41 watt hours. This one is 3.03 watt hours, so it's a little beefier. Alright, I'm gonna go find a plastic bag or somewhere. Something to properly dispose of this. I suppose I should take a look in my recycling bin. Oh, that's not recycling. Oops. You know what? I already got a Folgers jar for lithium. Might as well throw one for nicotine stuff too. Because I don't think this should just be thrown out, because I don't want it leaking to the groundwater. We got enough water problems as it is using ice everywhere. Plus all this plastic waste. I mean, come on. It is not hard to design something to be replaceable, but the problem is they're trying, in their absolute must, trying to make it impossible for this. Why? I don't know, to sell more, not let people do what they want to their own devices. I have no idea. Oh, well, of course, you could always go with the classic excuse, these are disposables. You know, you're not meant to be taken apart. My vape isn't either, and it's not a disposable. Yeah, I feel like I would have an easier time with that than this. Just rubbing off my workbench with a wiping off all the nicotine that dripped out. But let's see if we can get this little circuit board out. Well, the battery's out, so it should be safe to just kind of yank this board out. Oh, fuck! I just bent one of my tools. Alright. Oh, this one obviously isn't big enough, so let's just try to... Yeah, it's hooked in. So remove this little hook. Oh, well, I wasn't really looking to save that board, but yeah, it just snapped. I think I might just call it good here. There's not really much else to disassemble. I think this little chip is for, you know, the screen, which I'm going to double check. I think there is a screen on it somewhere. And then this board probably controls everything, kind of the main board. But, yeah, I'm making a mess. I've already made enough of a mess, and I got the battery extracted, so I'm done here. Thank you for watching. And remember, be safe. Be safe. You know, this is not playing with kids' toys. These are dangerous adult devices with toxic ingredients, basically. You know, vaping is one thing, but getting all that liquid on your hands, that could cause problems. So, always take precaution, wear a mask. You know, make sure you got a safe place to take it apart if you're gonna. And try to avoid the battery as much as possible. Hard to do when there's no schematics, but, you know, do what you can. So, thank you.